Hero, this is Arzach versus Yo-Yo Dude. As far as I know, it's a ranked ladder. Maybe I'd have a better chance with full random. Where's the chat? How do I show chat? Anyway. Yo-Yo Dude wrote, maybe I would have a better chance with full. And that's where the sentence stopped, with full random. Ah, full random. Arzach. As the Ethiopians here, Yo-Yo Dude with the Sicilians. I guess they both went random and not full random. As you should do, generally speaking. Go random. It's more fun. You always have an excuse if you lose as well. So this is Arena, so please help me talk bullshit, or otherwise I'll just have to scroll around and look at dealing for the next 15 minutes and not know what to talk about. Could have a little talk about the civilizations though, because Yo-Yo Dude, the Sicilians here, he builds castles and town centers 100% faster. Which means that the good old low elo legend castle drop might be an option, however, these guys are in the 1500 elo range, at least on Arzach's case, is, on Arena is 1500 elo, maybe even higher. And castle drops, and especially the low elo legend unprotected ones, they're never a good idea. Except maybe for Sicilians, because if you task enough villagers, there's no denying it anyway, because they build it so quickly. So ridiculously quickly. So let's see. Arzach with the Ethiopians, he loves playing the monks. Ethiopians don't have the best monk tech tree, but they don't have the worst either. But with this, Ethiopians, you get 100 food, 100 gold upon reaching the next age. Which means that you could technically on Arena, since you don't need loom because of your stone walls, you could in theory go castle age without mining gold at all. And still once you reach the castle age, you'll get 100 gold for one monk or fletching for your castle or whatever you want to do. So Ethiopians, underrated Arena Civ maybe because of that. They also are the only civilization in the game that has access to all of the siege weapons and the siege engineers and all that jazz. So, and upgrades. They get siege all year, they get heavy scorpion, they get siege ram, they get bombard cannon, and they get siege engineers to benefit that. Of course they get trebuchets as well. And Arzach said, pay attention to my TC, so maybe he plans to delete it when he's competent with the aggression later on. Or something like that, like he sometimes does. Uh-oh. What's going on here? That was an intentional block, I'm sure. 0 idle TC for Arzach, 11 seconds idle TC for Yo-Yo Dude, so maybe the food eco setup is a bit off here with the luring deer and everything, but yeah, 11 seconds, nothing too crazy, it's only half a villager, doesn't make all that much of a difference. Second boar being brought in here by the Sicilians player. Actually, the placement of Arzach's boars could, in theory, have been lamed if you really, really want to go forward and shoot the boars from over the walls, but yeah, it doesn't make sense at this point. Tries to gather some intel here. Arzach is just scouting the walls, looking for where to push later on, maybe to see if the... Did he actually see that the stone is that forward? He didn't scout that, but this stone placement is horrible if Yo-Yo Dude ever wants to get the castle up. If Arzach just gets one castle or some army or some tower up here, Yo-Yo Dude will have to move into the middle to find any stone spot, and the closest ones are like really far away, so hate it when that happens. Sometimes on Arena you see 3 gold spots to be able to be denied by one castle. In theory, if Arzach somehow gets a castle up here that could deny 3 golds, that's not gonna happen, but just a general resource disposition on Arena, that's a bit of a gamble, it's a bit of a bingo, whether your castle resources are easily denied or not. Good ledge on the way for Arzach. It's getting up now with the Ethiopians. It's getting Loom! Right after Feudal Age kicks in. What is this? Okay, it's going gold. That's why it's getting Loom. He can get Loom. So this is all thought through and planned here. Yo-Yo Dude also up here at 24 pop, but 19 seconds slower because... Oh, wait, more than that. 26 pop to 25 pop here. So one more pop and slightly higher with the idle TC time. And I have no idea why Arzach is just patrolling his scout at home base. It's probably just to not get that idle notification if he by chance clicks the idle military hotkey. But we are going up. The feudal age is imminent. Arzach getting a almost... Well, he's getting a 45 seconds lead. And why the hell is taking wood like shit ton of tiles away? That's a mystery to me. But these villagers, they are going to do something. They're going to drop the market blacksmith on the wall here. And... form sort of a second layer of walls here, just in case Yo-Yo Dude does any castle drop shenanigans on this side or something. More than enough food and gold to go up here. He is Ethiopians after all. He is getting that 100 food boost. Why does he have so much food? 1000 food. Berries and farms and whatnot. He's going up anyway. And that means he's going to reach the castle age at 14 minutes 25 seconds or so. Yo-Yo Dude following suit as well. He's only missing 20 food now to go up. 0 idle TC time for Arzach. So he's got the cleanest castle age you can get here with the Ethiopians. And he did get Loom. I don't know why he got Loom. But we'll have to pay attention to that then. He's gonna play the archers here. He's placing a barracks, which tells me he wants to play a range probably. It doesn't make sense to go cavalry as the Ethiopians, so this has to be a range. Take notes, Alcolder. Arzach is going to play archers. Arch suck. Archers suck. Two wilders moving out. This could, in theory, be siege tower archers as well. These guys are just moving out. They have loom. Of course, Arzach is always, he's all about the forward buildings. Of course, he's going forward. He still doesn't know that stone is as exposed as this. Nope, he's not going to the archers. Arzach is going for, he baited the barracks for instant pikeman, which the Ethiopians get. That's the thing. He's going to go for, of course he's going to go for the monks here. Of course he's going for the monks. It's Arzach, he loves his monks. And since it's Ethiopians, he doesn't even need to research. He doesn't have to rely on spearmen, he gets pikemen instantly. Checking tech 3. Be back in 5 minutes. If it's actually back in 5 minutes, that's very generous of Arzach to wait, if that's the case. Monster is up. Yo-Yo Dude sees what's happening here. He has not been mining stone, so he can't put a defensive castle immediately. He can't guard tower defense either, because Sicilians don't get towers. They only get donjons, which he can afford one of. He's reacting with the siege workshop though, which worries me, because Arzach could, I'm assuming Ethiopians get redemption, so he could just convert and besiege with monks as he gets that redemption. Monk siege push here from Arzach. I'm sure he's never done that before, being the arena clone that he is. Watch the TC, says Arzach, and it's still producing. So maybe if he stops producing villagers, I'm going to have cause for concern. One relic collected, I was probably fairly close to the monastery. He's gonna get this one as well for an extra gold boost. And he's not making... This is a fake Monk Siege play, no, he's making the Baganel. Yo-Yo Dude Making the scouts and eventually the light cav here to deal with monks. But there are the pikemen out for Arzach. So he has some defense here, but he's going to lose one monk to the scouts. No problem for the scouts to deal with that. So slowly but steadily breaking through here. The scouts are out and about, but there are 4 spearmen for Arzach already. He's also placing a house so as not to get housed here, presumably. Sealing more farms at home, extending the economy already with a better overall economy than Yo-Yo did, except for the villager count, maybe? Because Yo-Yo did as 2 TCs, not just 1. That makes sense. Defense now for spears, mainly spears, as Yo-Yo dude has made some scorpions to react here. Well, Arzach needs to pop out another mangonel, but he could get a real nice shot in on the scorpions here. He's not worried too much about the situation currently. Oh, a mangonel getting a shot in on the scout. Here it's all going down forward at Yo-Yo dude's base here, and at this point I think Arzach knows that the stone is here, right? So he knows both stones are here. He knows that the Sicilian player is not going to be able to place in the castles unless he's out in the area here somewhere, which Arzach technically hasn't scouted. Mangonel getting one of the scorpions down. The spearman could even be moved closely and take another scorpion down, but the the army management is on point here. Monk healing at the scout spearmen as well, and another monk popping out. So if any spearmen are weak, they are going to be healed up by the monks and survive here. Is he actually going to get kills in on the light cab here with mangonels? Still producing here. Why are you producing builders, Arzach? That's unlike you. Didn't take you for the rumor person. Take a monster. I knew it. More monks coming out here. Sanctity. Finally! More HP on the monks. Gonna give another 15 HP. Yo-Yo dude just chilling out here. Is placing farms as well. Has both the farm upgrades in. So with the Sicilians, that means an extra food boost by at least 150 food, I think, for both farms. But Arzach is dangerously close to breaking through here, and he could punish that. If we can even call it the boom from the Sicilians here, 2 TCs, the economy. Playing Sicilians and not castle dropping is a war crime. Well, how are we supposed to castle drop without stone in this? The stone is denied. Good mangonel micro by Yo-Yo dude, by the way, but now the spearman could just run in here and take it out by 1 poke, because it's down to 2 HP. Misses. Both players missing their shot, semi-missing their... Yeah, he actually sends it in to try and deal with that mangonel. Bam, poke. Scorpion will have a word in it here. The base is now open on the Yo-Yo dude's side, and Arzach is moving in to kill. Repair micro still on point for Yo-Yo dude here. Gets another mangonel. Great micro from the green player here to keep holding. Hit pike with villager, damn it. Why? Almost. But not close enough. Scout goes down for Arzach, so now he can't scout anymore, but he has more. 2 monks, only 2 monks. No significant upgrades other than sanctity for the monks. And another light cab joins in. That shouldn't be an issue with the Ethiopians' straight pike defense. to say, not any significant damage done. No eco units lost whatsoever. But with that said, Arzach is going Imperial Age. He has enough stone for a castle. He has the 2 monasteries. He has the siege workshop, for that matter. He is planning to transition this into a Imperial Age monk treb play here, with pikes to hold as well. So how many villagers? 6 villagers at least to get this castle up. Could also take the lumberjacks over here. Oh no, don't let that mangonel snipe the foundation! Yeah, I think you're fine. It's a bit dangerous here. Oh, yo, dude, nice biker from Arzach there to get that 1 mangonel. He's not even stressing in the quick walls here, but he's stressing the quick repairs to keep that mangonel alive. 2 mangonels, 1 scorpion, and some light cab over here, but there are pikemen here to eat those light cab for breakfast. That's no problem whatsoever. Yeah, that shot needs to happen the second the castle foundation is placed, otherwise you're not going to deny it that way. Mangonel's going down. Yo, dude is losing ground here now, and Imperial Age just now 30 seconds away. Yo, dude is not too far off, honestly, but again, with this stone positioning here, such a shitty map for Sicilians to have the stones forward like this. Now the castle even denies this one. Honestly, for Arzach, a criticism here would be that the castle could deny both stones. Now it's just denying one of the stones, but he doesn't mind. He has armies out as well. He has siege weapons. He has monks. He knows he's not going to allow Yo dude to get to the stone here at all. No matter what. So 3 TCs now for the Sicilians. If you're only able to get the castle up, at least you'd have a response with First Crusade here to pump out 35 units just like that. But Yo dude, if he wants a castle up, he actually has to buy it. He's getting loom just now. I mean, it's not like he's been needing it. It's not. He still hasn't lost. He's lost 2. He hasn't lost a single villager, in fact. But now with Imperial Age in, Arzach is out on the move with new armies. He even added some shuttles for the castle, and he sees Yo dude moving out here because the Ethiopians. Wait, he didn't actually have any outposts, but the castle provides some range here, and he's not going to allow the green player to collect exposed resources unpunished here. It's just gonna slay those villagers, and finally Arzach is getting some villagers' blood on his hands here. He's killing 6 villagers. That's the 6 villagers moving out, trying to get to the neutral whatever resources over here. Maybe the gold over there. Arzach also has 4 relics, so he gets a passive gold boost from those. And he said watch the TC, but it's probably, maybe it's the idle TC now at this point. Is that the thing? 1 TC, monk trap push in Imperial Age, no more TC production at home, just everything going into the forward. Could be. He's killing houses with traps, and he's literally housing Yo dude this way. Yo dude has some backspace to replenish houses and even get the TC or lumber cap on the hills back in the back there. And now he killed that TC. What such a flake! I mean, no TC, no problem. You're not going to have any TC running idle here when you don't have one. Just casually deleting the. Actually, we need to replay that. Bam! He's killing the TC to replace it by a build, just because he knows he's in the commanding position now. Second, forward cattle going up here. Crabs, mangonels, pikemen pushing. What's Sicilians even gonna do about this? They can't make a castle of their own because both stones are compromised by forward castles. KD is equal, yes. Yo dude has the villager or eco lead, yes. But what kind of unit does he make against this push? Honestly, Yo dude's best response early castle age would have probably been just straight archers into crossbows to deal with the pikes and the monks and whatnot. But then Arzach was making the siege, so it would call for some next level micromanagement of units as well to to evade villager losses. Shotel warriors raided here. Arzach as close to an AI army as you can get here. 5 different units. TC is history. No TC, no problem. No idle TC. He's just fortifying that idle TC timing at 322 just for the flex, so that any casters that don't know that TC is actually dead, it looks very impressive. Unless you look at the villager situation, of course, where Arzach is still behind. So Yo-Yo Dude is actually on the crossbows now. He's not giving in lightly here. He's also left with no TCs. Because Arzach's Trebs and Siege push monks. Where are the monks? Monk, I need a monk. But it's not really monks now, it's Shotels and Trebs and Siege weapons here. Crossbows, which Yo-Yo Dude is imp, but he's not going to get to Arbalest here just yet. He has Bracer in. And another cast goes on. Shotels shouldn't be able to kill Archer's ranged units, but they have such high attack, so once you get close, you'll be alright anyway. It's 45 HP on those guys, but the crossbows deal how many damage per shot? 8, I think. Really not much space left for the green player here to establish the economies. Off gold. This is last gold. Oh, green, he has a woodline, he's further wood in the back, but how far is Trash going to take in this game? 4 villagers from Arzach building his forward castle. That shouldn't even be, that should be illegal to place a forward castle with 4 villagers like that, but it doesn't go up at least. Yo-Yo do this, making the crossbow switch here. You'd expect Ethiopians to play the crossbows, not the Sicilians in this matchup, but Arzach hasn't made a single ranged unit this game except for the siege weapons. He's about to lose another Trebby, or is it? Don't tell me he's going to lose the push here. Obviously, there's an all-in play here from Yo-Yo Dude, but still, Yo-Yo Dude is off stone, sorry. So, not going to get an castle up here. It's only with food and wood, but Arzach has been relying heavily on the market. Where's the market? So the market rates are ironically quite good for Yo-Yo Dude to sell food for gold, for example, if he needs it. Crossbow mass increasing, but I can't get too close to the Trebs here. Arzach should definitely just kill this market now, because Yo-Yo Dude needs this market to tweak the economy for gold, especially for the crossbows. The Shotel warriors in numbers now, 17 of them, and closing in, forcing Yo-Yo Dude to micromanage here, and he really can't afford to lose these gold units, but he's hitting and running, is keeping the RB numbers consistent here. 5 more villagers moving forward for Arzach now. He wants this cat lap so this gold can be denied. And I guess Yo-Yo Dude technically could try to get to cat trams and with castles here, but the Shotels would just slay them. Pulls the villagers away yet again. Crossbows can't move too close. I have no idea how Yo-Yo Dude is still feeling crossbows here, but it's probably the market rates here allowing for that. Still has food in the bank. Should actually pop up at the market and sell all that food and get some gold in. Well, this castle stays unbuilt. So I think a little sip of beer for that one. I refuse to believe that Yo-Yo Dude can get back in this game. He's getting Arbalest, he has Bracer. Doesn't have any army whatsoever, so once the Shotels get close, they can deal with the crossbows. Or Arbs even. But they need to get close. This castle is just never going to complete this. It's going to be interesting to see the relic gold. Arzach, no TC. He has had no TC for at least half the game here. His eco is running yo-yo dude. He knows that Arzach has been abusing the market for this kind of type of aggression. And Arzach is actually trying to snipe Arbs with the trebuchet here, but that's not quite working out. Bodkin is in for the castle, so I have no idea how yo-yo dude was able to take out the trap here. Another wave of showtells here, but how many? How is this? Is 25 showtells against 11 Arbs, some Scorpions mixed in, Dustin and a Mangonel. Okay, I guess this is just a very expensive meat shield for Arzach to dive in and try to... It's a diversion. He wants the cat lap. He needs the cat lap. He's gonna get the cat lap. He's going to force yo-yo dude to choose between focus firing builders or showtells here. And Arzach kills his own units! RIP! But now he focuses on the Arbs. Showtell warriors counter Arbs, I tell you. And that's the last wave of army that yo-yo dude can survive to, or can tolerate to lose. His lost all map control long ago. We'll have a look at the relic gold income in a moment, but the GG well played is called GG. Let's see here. Showtell for 76 showtells to 60 Arbs here. But I will attribute a little bit of this to the shitty map. If yo-yo dude had the stone a little bit closer to base, he would at least be able to get a defensive cat lap and delay the aggression of Arzach with the faster imp and trebs and whatnot, because you'd have to kill the cattle first. KD quite similar here. What's the economy situation? yo-yo did better economy, and unsurprisingly so. He did make some Sicilians don't get bombard count, no. He did make more TCs for eco in general, but he had such a shitty map layout in terms of resources, golds forward. I think he depleted this one, but then there's this one, and Arzach just kept pushing in with the earlier and Imperial Age. And the fact that he had instant pikes helps a lot as well. Sicilians get siege onlooker, I believe, and they also get without siege engineers, and they also get siege ramps, but that's about it. So not that much they can do about a push like that, except for going for the archers maybe earlier on instead of light cav against the monks. But I'm sure yo-yo dude expected the monk siege push looking at the buildings and everything as well, so it's all mind games and adaptation along the way.